On everybody, hey, how's it going? Let's see if we get the camera straight here. We're always messing with the camera no matter what. However straight I think I got it when I get down the escalator. I get outside and it gets crooked on me. There we go. Good. So, what is it today? Thursday, July 11th. We got about 70 degrees. There's a chance of rain right at lunchtime here. I looked at my phone there. Hey Krista, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in there. Hey Sharon, thanks for coming on. And the only hour block that there's a chance of rain is right here at lunchtime. The rain usually always either hits right at 5 o'clock or right at 1 o'clock. Here we'll go by the Prudential Tower here. There's two of them, two Prudential Towers. The older one's to the right, the newer one's to the left there. First one was built in the late 50s. The second one was built in 1988 there at Chicago's New East Side. Now they call it Lakeshore East. It's been rebranded. There's Giordano's. Hey Julie Reed, how you doing there? Hey Sharon, Krista. Who else is tuning in here? Yeah, thanks a lot. Welcome to the lunch bunch here. We'll just take a cruise through Lakeshore East. You know, usually random things. Someone asked about the Calatrava Spire site. I doubt they'll be watching here on YouTube, but we'll take a cruise over that way towards the lake. And yeah, I thought about going over to Daily Plaza. They're having the farmers market, but we've covered that many times before. So we'll go here past the Prudential Plaza here, go past the Aeon and Aqua, Genie Gang. Big empty hole here. See, you can build a skyscraper right here. It's just waiting for it. There's been many skyscrapers planned. They just all fell through. Hey, Linda, how you doing there? Dolores? Yeah. So, yeah, what time we got here? 12:08. There's the, that brown building's part of the Hyatt Hotel. Yeah. Here we'll cross the street here. The car's blocking the crosswalk. Look, you're gonna do a U-turn there. Oh, couldn't make it. There, they're ready to go. They're ready to run me over. There, Aeon Center. So we went by there's a waterfall feature at the John Hancock Center there. There used to be a larger waterfall feature in the plaza in front of the Aeon, but they removed it when they redid that plaza. But there is a waterfall over here, and it is on. So we'll show this waterfall, and then we'll head into the park there in Lakeshore East. John Kearney statues. These animalistic sculptures made out of chrome car bumper parts. Chris, how you doing there? Bob's tuning in. Chris, yeah, that's good. Bob, how you doing there? Yeah. We'll go by this. At least there's this waterfall feature left. They didn't mess with this one. They do have it turned on. Look at the nice wildflowers here. Yeah, look at that. Look at these wildflowers. And there's the waterfall. We get a nice oblique view of it here. We'll go right underneath it here. Hey Shannon, I have a photo of it. Here's a bocce ball court here on the side of the Aeon Tower. 80 stories tall, 1,100 feet tall. I have a photo in Houston near Herman Park where Rice University is, and it's a real Texas Department of Transportation sign. It says pedestrians must yield to vehicles. I am not joking. In Texas, and it was at a crosswalk. It was at a bike path that went through Herman Park, and it said that cars have the right of way to pedestrians and bikes. And I just thought that was very, and it shows you, you know, you get in different jurisdictions. I know bike riders, including me, we do it to ourselves. We blow through stop signs. We don't obey the traffic laws, and you know, or it just takes a small amount of bike riders to ruin it for the rest of us, including one wheels and scooters and people on pogo sticks, whatever people are doing riding around the streets there. But a lot of drivers really do not like bike riders, and some of them literally try to run them off the road, and then they'll just laugh and post a video of your demise there, you know. I see the comments, and bike riders are arrogant too. They'll be flipping people off, slapping mirrors. You don't need to be doing that, especially motorcycles. I know people splitting lanes. Here they got this entryway. See, there's another fountain on this side. So there's a fountain on both sides of the Aeon here. Used to be Standard Oil. Here we'll head through, and it was Amoco. Now it's insurance. Yeah, it's much harder for a car to stop. Yeah, it's a big hunk of metal. I usually defer to the cars even if they're in the wrong, because I realize that doesn't matter. The car will still run you over even if you, like these pedestrians crossing here, the car is supposed to stop, but if the car doesn't stop, get out of the way, because you know, you can be in the right and still be in the hospital. And the car, you know, has a lot more defense mechanisms around it to save the passenger than you on a bike or a motorcycle. So here's the back of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield building. You can get to Mariano's. You can see the gap there. It's Millennium Park. We were there yesterday. We checked out the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, was practicing. Thanks everybody tuning in for that. That was a nice, easy lunchtime live. I just sat there most of the time. We just filmed the symphony practice in there. They had a free concert last night. Sounded like it was going to be a good one. See how the clouds, we got low cloud cover that persists. The Hancock is, top of the Hancock's in the clouds, as is the St. Regis there. Look at the top of the Aeon. It goes into the clouds. They're true skyscrapers today. Yeah, crazy drivers. Yeah, you had to look it up. Let's see, what did I miss here? Texas pedestrians do have the right of way when they're marked. Thanks, Julie. Thanks for looking it up. And that's why I'll show you the picture of the sign. I actually found a sign in Herman Park, and that's why I was shocked. That's why I was shocked. I was like, who put this sign here, and is it an official Texas Department of Transportation sign? Why confuse people? It literally said, the sign said, in effect, pedestrians must yield to cars. Now, I know with the law, I think Florida is one of the states with the highest pedestrian, you know, they even keep statistics on this, the highest, you know, you're going to stay in air conditioning, you're going to stay in your air-conditioned car. I don't blame. Phoenix has sidewalks. Phoenix has a lot of sidewalks. Not many people use them, but at least they have sidewalks. There's large areas of Houston, in the city of Houston, but a few, damn it. So we'll get our connection back here. Thanks for letting me know we're frozen. It doesn't matter, the water fountains were not on anyway, so we'll go by this dog park. We'll try to get our connection back. Now it says I'm streaming at 3,800 kilobits per second, so thanks for, must have went between cell towers or something. We dropped out. I've dropped out in this area before. I should know that this is a dead zone. It'll be better once we get near the lake there. They're coming out of the dog park here. So yeah, so here's the dog park in Lakeshore East. We're okay now? Good. Thanks for the feedback there. Thanks for letting me know I dropped out. So here's the dog park. Lakeshore East Dog Park, dog-friendly area. Yeah, we'll go over and check out those dogs there. So they're pouring concrete over there. They're redoing the steps. Here's Eggy's Diner. There's Mariano's, 2 levels, grocery store. You can go up the escalator there. We do that sometimes. You can sit outside. You can sit inside. They got a nice pay by the pound cafeteria style food area there in Mariano's. Here, let's check out the dogs here. We're in Lakeshore East here. We streaming okay? We're back in business. We're back in business here. Yeah, we'll check out the dog park here. Yeah, Dogs are playing there, sniffing. Yeah, romping around there. How you doing there? Look at these beautiful dogs. Yeah. So here we'll head along the sidewalk here. We'll head over to the lakefront here, and then we'll circle back through the Ogden Slip. At least that's the plan. Look at this nice large dog park here. This is a nice park. I know this is an expensive area. Every area I show is expensive. Even some areas on the south and west side are expensive too. It's, you know, in a park. So yeah, Wacker Drive's behind those buildings north of us. We're looking north here. This is the St. Regis Tower. You see how it escapes into the clouds here. We got low cloud coverage. See how nice the water feature goes a long way. You got benches you can sit along there. Walk the dog. Yeah, it's free. Shelley Duvall. Oh, Shelley Duvall. Oh, see, I just saw that. Thanks. I tragically find out a lot of our obituaries when I'm live streaming. Yeah, I know Shelley Duvall. She was Olive Oil in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams. She was huge in the 70s. Yeah, she was in The Shining. She makes a cameo in Annie Hall. Shelley Duvall. And then tragically, as she got older, she didn't get many roles and really kind of almost faded into obscurity. You know, Shelley Duvall. Yeah, I know Shelley Duvall. Thanks for the information there. Yeah, Popeye with Robin Williams. Thanks, Julie Reed. Yeah, you got it. And yeah, it's probably the most famous role she played was in The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Well, thanks for the info there. Sorry to hear it. Here we'll go through. Look at that! Look at that metal. Gets you to the elevator, which you have to go up a bunch of steps. The reason is they got a bunch of parking here that surrounds this park, and the three-dimensional stack city that is downtown Chicago. Many layers. Sometimes you'll be walking what you think's on the ground, and it's not the ground. You'll be several stories in the air above hidden parking. And yeah, we're back. If I dropped out there, thanks for staying on there. So here we'll cruise through. There's another park that'll tear us down, and we'll go to the lake here. So this is all Lakeshore East. Nice landscaping. If you missed any part of this, if you dropped off and didn't come back, you can watch the live rerun there. Full rerun on the live tab on YouTube. Let's head over to the lake here. Kind of a overcast day. They call this the dog park, but it's hardly used. But more people use this portion of the park, understandably. So we streaming okay? Good. Well, it never fails. We had almost 50 people watching, and then I lost the connection, and then some people gave up on me. I understand. They said, hey, this guy can't even maintain a stream. We're not watching this. Technology fails us once again. It fails me. It's all part of the vast conspiracy. Yeah, they'll be back. That's good. Thank you for coming back. And yeah, Tara and Julie and John James and everybody else here. We'll head over to the lakefront here, see what's happening in the DuSable Harbor. Look at all this housing. So the other side of this has amazing views to the lake. This side, we'll head down the stairs here. We'll save some time. 12:24. Yeah, low 70s. It's pretty pleasant today. It's supposed to get hot over the weekend. I saw 90s in the forecast. Hot and humid. Thanks, Rita. Thanks for coming back. Ethan. Yeah, I've done that before. I've actually, for the Chinese New Year parade and for the Pride parade. Did I do it for the Pride? I did not do. No, yes, for the Pride parade. I probably would not have been able to stream as much of the Pride parade as I did. I had a backpack with a router in it, and I have a large lithium backup battery that can power a TV, that power that router, which of course uses a different portion of the bandwidth, the spectrum that's all divided up, and they keep dividing it up more, selling off the public commons of the airwaves for private profit. All we get is PBS that we still have to donate to an NPR with pledge drives. The vast taking of the commons, we always talk about corporate taking of the commons. We should, as citizens, fight for our right for the commons, things we collectively own, like the airspace, and demand more of HDTV, and at least sharing the profits. Here's Cascade Park. This is the first time I've seen someone actually using this as a dog park. This is nice. See, it's called Cascade Park here. You got this little concrete area here. We'll head under DuSable Lakeshore Drive, and we'll head over to Lakefront, and then we'll cross the Chicago River, and we'll circle back here. Yeah, you hear what I'm talking about? You smell what I'm cooking? Hey, we're back up to 56. Good. So thanks for coming back. I know I lost my connection there. If you just tune in, we're in Chicago. We'll get you scenes of the lakefront here. You just bear with me as we head underneath DuSable Lakeshore Drive. We just walked through Lakeshore East, then we'll get some good views of the harbor, Columbia Yacht Club, and there's a cafe out here by the shores of Lake Michigan, or at least the harbor. We'll be able to see Navy Pier off in the distance. I don't have time to go to Navy Pier. We'll do that some other time. But they shot fireworks off last night. Darren Monroe on his TikTok page has a good video of the fireworks. I think a lot of you know Darren Monroe. I was thankful before the 4th of July on the 3rd, he let me go up to his nice vantage point there, and we got some footage of the fireworks, and he was able to stream it with his phone, so he had much better luck than I did, which is good. So we'll go by here. Hey, yeah, let's head out to the harbor. Great vast parking lot for boats here. We'll go to Michelle. This is Cafe Michelle. Right here is nice. Look, USA. You got a bar back here. Got plenty of seating out here. You can sit by the harbor, and nice views of these sailboats. There's the Columbia Yacht Club. Hey Taco, how you doing there? Amber's tuning in. Ethan, that's good. So we'll head this way. We'll go by the Cafe Michelle, my bell. There's my boat, and the inflatable boats. They just got, yeah. See, they rent this little. They got a jet ski. They got a little. I thought about doing that. Maybe in the future, hopefully some year, I'll be able to rent a slip at Diversey Harbor near where I live, and I'll just use it for kayaks and inflatable boats, poor man's boat. And then I can, for store it in the winter, I can just pack it in the closet. You know, that's what they're doing. There, mini-me. It's more of a. There's a boat for sale. Yeah, we saw this before, the red tarpon. We'll get a good look at it. And when we walk by the Ogden Slip, there's a boat sales place. We could look at the multi-million-dollar prices for some of these boats for sale. But this one's probably much more attainable. This little black outboard motor vessel. So there's looking towards Streeterville. There's Lake Point Tower, the only building that's east of Lakeshore Drive. That's it. Have a friend that has a boat. What do they say? A boat's a hole in the lake you throw your money into. If you got money to throw into it, it's fun. But if you don't, sell the boat. There's a Coast Guard station. There's a great map. There's a giant metal cover to like a vent they got here or something. They got some equipment here and probably some access. They can take this thing off. Look at these pumps. I guess they could pump stuff out here. Right here, look at this. There's a map in metal, forged in steel. A map of the whole loop area, Chicago. And then he's got these little insets of how the loop used to look earlier. This is like the early version. And then that's kind of how it looks now. There you look back to the Columbia Yacht Club. There's Lakeshore East. That's where we came from. We walked through there. There's a park in the center of all that. So I need to head up this way. I always do this. I forget that I have to connect with the bike path over here. See, there's that sculpture with all the eyes. Here's these giant jacks, which are like for erosion control. We'll show the harbor here a little bit, and we'll get on this in 1231. We'll cross over and head up the Ogden Slip there. Yeah, I know what you're saying about dreams and money. You know, money always helps, but money can't buy you love. Let's see. Good afternoon, Amber. Thanks for the good comment there. Boat stands for bust out another 1,000. Oh, I see that. That's what people are reacting to. Thanks for the good comment there, Tara. Yeah, that's what boat stands for. I agree. But we still find ways. You can rent boats. You can Airbnb boats. You can take a captain will take you out, and then you don't have to worry about running the boat, even a sailboat. And sailboats are hard to run unless you know what you're doing. There's always something going on. There, we'll get a nice view. There's looking out towards Navy Pier. We'll get good views as we cross the Chicago River, the mouth of the Chicago River. There's DuSable Harbor. Yeah, see, everybody likes your comment there, Tara. Thanks, Carrie. We'll head under DuSable Lakeshore Drive. Lower Wacker, you can see the lower level of Wacker, the upper level. See how it connects with all this. Even though it's only low 70s, it's pretty humid today. You can see by the low cloud cover. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sure somebody else has said it too. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we learned, I guess I got to fact check it. People told me that Shelley Duvall passed away, actress from The Shining and Popeye and other movies there in the 70s. Sadly, we usually learn about these obituaries while I'm live streaming. That's how word of mouth spreads. It's how we talk about it. I appreciate people letting us know so I don't stumble into it. And yeah, this was built in 1939, this double-decked bridge. The bottom was supposed to be for railroads to get to Navy Pier, but then they really never used it for that, and they switched when DuSable Lakeshore Drive was improved to be a highway. They used it for accessing Wacker Drive when you get off here. There's a boat going underneath us here. There's a large barge out there. There's Navy Pier. Yeah. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news there, but yeah, we were talking about it earlier. There's Navy Pier. Just to get the whole thing in one shot there with the Ferris wheel out to the DuSable Hotel. That thing's 1/4 mile long. It sticks out into the lake. Over 1/4 mile long. There's the Coast Guard station. Hey, how you doing there? See, look, they're riding the. Hey, how you doing? That's great. Yeah, they said hello there. You can rent those at Navy Pier. They got those 4-person bikes. It's like an old-timey car. We'll head over to the Ogden Slip and then we'll circle back. Ride bike. See, riding a divvy bike on the bike path. This is so much nicer that they got the bike path going over the river here. This improved flyover. There's the Anita D there to the right. Here comes a pontoon boat heading in from the Ogden Slip there. That's where we came from. We'll go this way. One time I saw a car try to drive up here and it got stuck. It couldn't make it, and they just abandoned the car. Probably was stolen. They tried to use the bike path to escape in a stolen vehicle, and I filmed it. That was on my original account. There's the mouth of the Chicago River there. There's the lock that gets you into the lake. So we'll head over to the Ogden Slip here. So there's the construction site for the Spire. That's kind of why I came over here. Maybe we can cross over and look at it from the other side there. We'll go up the stairs once we go underneath there. But there's this is going to eventually be DuSable Park. They've been working on it in spits and starts for over a decade. Probably waiting for more funding. There's Lake Point Tower. Yeah, kind of like a golf cart. That bike kind of looks like a golf cart. Those 4-person. Yeah. Here we're on the bike path here, the flyover. Thanks for tuning in here. So we'll get off of this. There's some stairs right over here. We can get down and connect with the Ogden Slip. Head back into the city here. Time we got 12:36. There's where you can catch some of the water taxis, some of the shoreline water taxis. You can catch them at Navy Pier, and that's on the riverside, so you don't have to go through the lock. Ogden Slip connects with the river. It's on the inner part of the, see that shoreline there? That can just head straight up the river without going through the locks. Here, I'll zoom in to get it pulling out here. Oh, there's a lot of other cities I want to stream in. I'm not that wealthy, and I don't have a huge budget to travel, but eventually I'll have more budget to travel. I want to go take the City of New Orleans train, Amtrak train overnight to New Orleans. We'll save that for the fall or winter. You know, I was in Houston. I did some live streams from Houston, the suburbs of Houston. I did some live streaming from Florida. We were in Florida. We saw a SpaceX launch, and we saw the Boeing Dreamliner, the ones where the astronauts, where it had the helium leak. We saw that launch. That was during the daytime. I did that on YouTube, and we saw that during the day. And you can watch the rerun on YouTube. You know, ask the people that follow here. They probably have seen it. So we do travel. I do want to cover other cities. I do want to do some, maybe fly to LA in the wintertime. And I've been to LA several times. I want to go to New York. We got so many people covering New York though. And I'm sure we'll get down to Houston again at the wintertime. Usually I go down there because I got family down there for the holidays. So we'll head down these stairs here. And did I miss the stairs? No, I guess this is the only stairs here until you get over to, and we'll head down these stairs. We'll go down to the Ogden Slip, which is right there. There's some of the skyline of Chicago, Jeannie Gang, St. Regis. We'll get some nice views here. So we'll, from across the Ogden Slip, and I might walk up those stairs to see if we can get a bird's, from the lower level of Lakeshore Drive. There goes a bike taxi. See this? Look, he's riding up the hill there. People are taking a bike taxi cruise there. Saw a lot of bike taxis over the NASCAR weekend. That was good. There's another shoreline heading in there. So one pulls out, one pulls in. They got them timed pretty good. There, see people jogging on the Lakefront flyover there. Oh yeah, you got the stat. Yeah, we saw that. We went to Austin. I filmed the Willie Nelson statue. I filmed the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue. And we saw University of Texas area there. Texas Longhorns in wintertime. I know they went to a bowl game. They lost. But Austin's great. We went to San Antonio. We saw the Alamo. We saw 2 of the 5 Spanish missions, or 7 Spanish missions, whatever, some of the World UNESCO Heritage Sites, which the Alamo is one of them. But we saw the Riverwalk, both on YouTube and TikTok. We got reruns. And thanks everybody for watch that. San Antonio, we went through the hill country a little bit. I live streamed with my father driving around. Isn't it amazing? You can drive on YouTube and they're okay with you being a passenger, but if TikTok, I was a passenger and they said they didn't like that. And I couldn't understand why, because I had my seatbelt on. I was in the passenger seat. People said because I was interacting with the driver. And I just don't understand, because I see other people post videos from cars or traffic accidents, and you know, maybe that's on Instagram. I don't know. I'm getting my platforms. But here's the Ogden Slip. We'll walk down there. See how you can see straight over to the Tribune. This is a nice spot here, and they got, you know, they got controlled access here. They got some tenders. We'll head up the stairs here, so we'll check out the. This used to be the Chicago Spire site, and now there's going to be 2 residential towers they're going to rise. So I'm going to head up these stairs so we can get a view from it from up there. We got 1241, and then we'll just head right back to Michigan Avenue through the Ogden Slip and the Riverwalk. Thanks for tuning in here. Hopeful and blessed. Yeah, thanks for being on YouTube, Ethan. Yeah. Twitch has the same rules for driving. Yeah, so I'll look into that. That's good to know. Look at the foundation. So remember, there was a giant hole there. We'll see if there's any evidence. Look at the so here's the level of the water. We'll be able to see it clearly once I get past this. Well, maybe not. They got it fenced off here. Let's see if we can get past this fencing here. There's other people walking on this side. Can you walk and get down the other side? Maybe we can walk and get down the other side. I'm going to try it here. Other people are walking this way. So maybe we won't go up the Ogden Slip. Maybe we'll just stay on Lower Wacker here. And I want to see, look at that. So you see the level of the water there? The foundation is much deeper than the level of the lake and the water. And they're keeping the water from rushing in there, even though it's like below sea level. There you can see the circle of the Chicago Spire. So welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the site of the former Chicago Spire. It was, you know, remember that Calatrava building? It was supposed to be like a giant drill bit. This is the construction site. There's going to be 2 residential towers that are going to rise here. They're doing the foundation work. Remember, that was filled with water. We filmed that when that was the foundation, the circular foundation for the Calatrava Spire. Look how it's lower. It's lower than the level of the water there in Ogden Slip here. Here's Streeterville. We streaming okay? And there you can see the whole southern Streeterville skyline. There's the St. Regis. But here's the construction crane. And that's gonna, right here, they're gonna reuse some of this foundation. And there are gonna be 2 residential towers that are gonna rise here. They got all the flags there. Look at all the rebar. Look at all the staging here. They're well, let's walk right over here. Let's just check out this site here. Yeah, they're doing something with it. This set, unused. Okay, so they were going to build the Chicago Spire by Calatrava before the Great Recession, like 2007, 2008. Great Recession happened. By 2009, it was canceled. It's set here for 15 years. Just a giant hole. They did the foundation, and then they ran out of money and financing. Other buildings got the same thing. It start and stop, and then they finished them differently. Look how they're digging it out here. And here comes a truck hauling. Look at the vast logistics of removing the dirt. See, they're scooping out the dirt, filling up the truck. One truck, that's an empty truck. This one's gonna be filled up. It'll pull out, and they'll load up another truck. You see here, there's the Lakeshore East skyline. That's where we were at before here. Look at these heavy machine operators here. There's a giant puddle here. I got to go around. Standing water here. Very murky. But look at that. Yeah, heavy machine operations going on here. Yeah, happy lunchtime here. Pulling underneath this, look at that. Isn't it nice just to watch all this heavy equipment, the construction site? I feel like a kid here playing with my Tonka trucks, you know. Here, we'll head across. There goes a large barge there. Oh, that's a water taxi. But yeah, this is the former Calatrava site, the Chicago Spire site. There's going to be 2 residential towers. They're going to rise out of here. Yeah, it's been here for 14 years. It's finally starting to, something's starting to happen finally. So here, we'll head across here. People are walking across here. It's nice. For a long time, they had this side closed. Like, you couldn't connect anything. But I guess you can go down the stairs on the other side. That's what I'm hoping to do. Or maybe all these people got to turn around. I don't know. Here comes a pleasure craft here heading towards the lake here. Here's the whole Streeterville skyline, or this is the Lakeshore East skyline, excuse me. And look how the Trump Tower, the top's obscured by clouds. There's the whole Streeterville skyline, and that's where the Calatrava site, the construction site we just looked at there. We'll head around here. Hey, look, all the kayakers heading out there. Here, we'll stop right in the center. We'll stop in the center. This is a working Baskill drawbridge. We've seen this lift, at least partially, with the sailboats. And we'll try to get Lucia coming through here. Men at Work, yeah, I remember the Men at Work down under, come from a land down under. Yeah, look at that. And there was a movie called Men at Work, right? All in the 80s. But look at that. Look at this great view we got of the yeah, how you doing there? Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah, look at this view. What a great view we got here. I'm glad we're on this side of the bridge here. You can look all the way back here. We're gonna get Lucia going right underneath us here. So let me try to get centered here. Yeah, look at this. Lucia says, wave to everybody. How you doing there? How you doing? Yeah. How's everybody doing there? See, welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago River. Look how nice this looks. You got to look all the way up to the St. Regis here. Kayakers. Let's go down. Let's go down and meet these kayakers. Let's see if we can get down these stairs here. So we should be able to get out somewhere. These people got here somehow. And I don't think they all came the way I came. Worst case, we'll have to run across the street here. But I usually don't walk this way because for years this has been closed. And it looks like maybe, yeah, the stairs are open. So the stairs are open. A lot of times, like on the other side, they'll have this closed. And so, see, we walk under there. We'll head down these stairs and then we can connect right with the Riverwalk. I intended to go down Ogden Slip. I didn't realize this was open. So a quick change of plans. We've gone down the Ogden Slip so many times that this is actually a faster way for me to get back to work here. We got 12:48, so I got 12 minutes to get back to Michigan Avenue here. But hey, that was nice seeing the Calatrava site under construction and that nice view from Lakeshore Drive. Here, let's catch the kayakers. This is perfect timing here. Look at the Streeterville skyline. See, we just crossed DuSable Lakeshore Drive Bridge there. Here's the kayakers. Look at that. And there goes a pleasure craft going by. Look at these kayakers on the Chicago River having a midday cruise. Yeah, they're pretty small. Well, they don't go out into the lake. They mainly stay in the river here. They stay in the no-wake zones of the river. But, you know, you want it to be maneuverable, but you want it to be big enough so you're not bobbing around like a cork. But yeah, this is urban kayaks. You can rent them here. This is all a guided tour. Hey, let's walk past these little wildflowers and this little naturalistic side area here along the Chicago Riverwalk. Isn't this nice? We streaming okay? See, the wildflowers this time of the year all the way through August and September are just beautiful, especially in July and August. Yeah, the kayaks are gathering there. And there's the drawbridge, the DuSable Lakeshore Drive Bridge. That bridge was built in 1939. And then you can see there's the construction site, the Calatrava site. They're working on that hole. There's going to be 2 residential towers that are going to rise there. You'll be able to see them really well from Navy Pier. Hey, you got their kayak hats. See, that's why I got a kayak hat like that. I used it for the rain last night. We'll go past Taco Rio. This is a popular spot here. You can get your taco. Yeah, how you doing? He's got it. Urban Kayaks, Taco Rio. Yeah, they're having a nice lunch here. Look at the flowers, the pink and white and green flowers. That's nice. This is like a South American kind of south of the border themed Taco Rio here. Urban Cantina, yeah. Look at that. I have a taco by the river here. I guess that's what it is. I was thinking like Rio de Janeiro, but it's more just tacos on the river, the Rio, like the Rio Frio, cold river. There, look at this dandelion sculpture. Giant dandelion here. Oh, nice garden here. We'll get the shoreline sightseeing going by here. We'll go by. Here's where you rent the kayaks here. They'll give you lessons and everything. Riverwalk kayak tours. There's other companies too besides this one. I'll show you their dock. They got, see how she's rolling? You can roll right into the river. Let's see if we'll get them rolling into the river here. Look how nice this is. See how you can launch? You just use your arms. Look how easy that is to launch there. So you just use your arms and you roll right down there, and then he gives you your paddle. Look at that. They got it all worked out. So you get your paddle and you're off to the races there. Here comes the shoreline sightseeing, the Bright Star. And they see they're taking classes right here. They got to get you all set up here. You go right there, you get the $45 intro paddle. Summer youth classes. Yeah, people are just walking along the Riverwalk here. Sunset tour, $70. They got a fireworks tour as well. Yeah, Brian fans. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm always humbled and amazed when people stop and say hello, and people travel from all over the place to visit here, or Chicagoans or people, my friends and neighbors that I walk past their place and they're like, yeah, you walk past all the time. I finally caught you. It's like, you got me. There's Chicago leading lady heading into the river here. Got 12:52, 70 degrees. Thanks for being on, everybody. There, we'll check out the Streeterville skyline. Yeah, the Riverwalk's great, especially in the summertime. Yeah, you got these, you climb on these things here, sit on the bench here, just watch the boats go by, take a photo. Look at that. Yeah. You got the playground stuff. Here comes the water taxi. There's where the memorial is to the submarines that sailed through here in World War II that were built in Manitowoc. Went down the Great Lakes there. There, climbing around the jungle gym there. That's great. Here's the here's the submarine memorial here. You can crawl through the hatch there. They tell you all about it. Here comes the water taxi, lickety split, heading out to Navy Pier. We'll have to take that sometime. I want to take one that goes out in the lake, so we'll try that sometime. We'll take a lake shoreline taxi that goes out in the lake, take you down to the museum campus. Yeah, the sun's trying to come out. It's kind of still overcast. It's just trying to break through, and it's like this low cloud cover. Some of the clouds are under 1,000 feet because some of the skyscrapers, like the Giant Hancock and the Trump Tower and the St. Regis, they're in the clouds, the tops, and all those buildings are just over 1,100 feet tall. There's the there's a boat rental, private cruises. Yeah, $170 per hour. So you can rent a private boat cruise, $170 an hour. If you think about that, even if you own and maintain a boat, it costs you more than that to maintain a boat a week, you know. And so you could just take a 3-hour cruise there and get as many friends as you to split the money. How many people though you can fit on a boat, split the price there. If you got a large party, group of people you're traveling with, just rent a boat. It's easier, you know. There, island party hut. Sit in a big chair there, play Connect 4. Look at this enchantment. There's a double-deck enchantment boat. Let's check out this boat here, Chicago Riverwalk. There you can see the back of the Tribune and the Intercontinental over there. We're almost to Columbus here. What time we got? 12:55. Okay, we'll keep going here. Yeah, Tara, that's the $170 an hour. See, you know, that's, I mean, maintaining a boat in this city is literally thousands of dollars, and that's not even just the winter storage. Insuring the boat. It's good to crowdsource it sometimes. There, island party boat, you can rent that boat. I'm sure that costs more than $170 an hour, but maybe for a few $1,000s you can rent that boat. I'll try to work from home tomorrow. Here's Columbia, you can catch the dinner boat. Well, we'll get it back. We'll get it back. So bear with me. We're going through a dead zone here as we walk under the Columbus Avenue Bridge. We'll get it back here. I'll wait till my bit rate comes back. Okay, we're coming back now. So yeah, we dropped out there for a second. It's probably because we went under the Columbus Drive Bridge there. Hopefully 2 people tuning in, so thanks for staying on here. We're going past here's an architectural cruise boat. Hopefully we're streaming better now. I know we dropped out there for a second. Thanks for staying on here. We're still on the Chicago Riverwalk. We're up by the Northman. And look at that large barge going by. We're streaming now. Good. There's Chicago's First Lady. City view. People are starting to get on this boat. We'll head past the Northman here. Yeah, thanks for staying on there. There's that Odyssey Chicago River. Here comes Lucia. Look at all this boat traffic here. There's the Sheraton Hotel behind it there. So you can sit right here on the banks of the Chicago River and watch all the boats go by. Get you a cold drink here at the Beer and Cider Garden. We got a bar there. Sit under the trees here. This looks pretty at night. It's okay now. Good. Thanks for sticking with me there. I know it's dicey with the connection here. Here's look at that. I got the little love bug there, or the van, the love van. So there's public restrooms here. That's nice to know. See, people are getting off. They're going to unload this tour boat. They just pulled in here, so people are going to get off here. We're going to beat the rush here. There'll be a mad dash for the stairs once people get off of this cruise boat. We're all good. So we're at 12:59. I'll head right up to Michigan Avenue, and then we'll head right back to work here. But we'll still stream for another 5 minutes here. I'll go past the 1 o'clock hour. I know a lot of people got to get back to work. People tune in. But if you missed any part of this or just joined, you can watch the full hour-long rerun there. Go to the live tab on my YouTube page there, and then we'll be streaming on TikTok tonight. I mix up my platforms, try to get content on multiple platforms. So thanks everybody for tuning in here on YouTube. We saw the Calatrava construction site there, the former Calatrava Spire site, which now is going to be housing. It's nice to see that as an active construction site. They're digging the foundation, and they're actually lower than the water level, which is interesting to see. There's Lucia. We're keeping up with Lucia, heading through here on the Chicago Riverwalk. We'll go by the architectural cruise windows here. We can buy your ticket. There's the Skyline Queen. Yeah, have a good afternoon, Carrie. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for being on, everybody. There, we'll go past these architectural cruises here. Mercury, Chicago Architecture Center, Chicago's First Lady. Yeah, stinking onion. The swamp. I'm listening to the announcer over here. Yeah, there he is right there.
And they try to live on rivers just slightly to the west between more where the sea is today.
There's Lucia pulling in across from the Apple store. There's the Tribune Tower. There's the Wrigley building there. Look how nice that looks. Thanks for tuning in there. Scenes of the city here, Chicago Riverwalk. There's all the ticket windows. So we'll head up these stairs. There's the murals here. We'll see lower Wacker Drive. You can check out my TikTok. I got that latest music montage where we timed the old Batman music. We do a sped up cruise through the underbelly of Chicago there. So here we'll head up the stairs here. Head up to Michigan Avenue. There's the bridge. There's Lucia. There, we're up to Wacker Drive. There's the Marina Towers, the Trump Tower. We'll get a nice view to the Wrigley building. People crossing the bridge here, waiting for the light to change here. So we'll step out here for a second, and we'll try to catch one more glimpse of the river here. There's the Tribune in the Wrigley building. Oops. And there's the Lucia in front of the Apple store. There's this kayakers made it over there. That's where we were just at. So we'll come back and we'll try to get this light here. And we'll cross Wacker Drive. We'll head down Michigan and then I'll head back to work. So we'll do this. I'm hoping to work from home tomorrow. And if so, hopefully the weather will be kind enough to let me do a lunchtime walk in the Lincoln Park Zoo tomorrow. I know I wanted to do the Lincoln Park Zoo another time, but it was rained out. And so we'll try it tomorrow and see if I remember to bring the laptop home tonight so I can work from home tomorrow. It'll be a nice summer Friday working from home here. We'll try to get around the pedestrian traffic here. Yeah, sleep in. I want to sleep in. Well, we'll still probably do a morning walk on YouTube. That's the problem of being a live streamer. When you get into a regular schedule, people expect you to be on at a certain time when I usually commute to work and commute home. And I notice when I go on vacation, people quickly lose interest if I don't stream every day, and they will not follow me. Like there was that 3-week period in June where I went to Florida and I went to Texas, and I didn't maintain my consistent live streaming schedule, and people did unfollow me. People unfollowed me because I did not keep my normal schedule. And it shows you, for all this talk about TikTok famous and stuff, we know all this can end in a heartbeat. I could lose my account at any time and all this could end. And TikTok doesn't care. YouTube doesn't care. You know, you violate the terms and conditions. There's nothing you can do. There's no, you can file an appeal. There's nothing. They have all the power. We have no rights as creators. There's all people assume that, like, you know, if you're a creator with a certain following, you're all rich. No, most creators just barely make $100, $200 a month, if that. It barely covers your expenses. I paid to get into NASCAR. I don't know if I do it again because hardly anybody watched. I covered NASCAR. Hardly anybody will watch the reruns. I know a lot of people don't like NASCAR, but then, you know, if I don't go, people are like, "Are you going to NASCAR?" And so I went to NASCAR, and then they didn't watch. And it just shows you it's all fickle. It's all like an inch deep, a lake an inch deep and a mile wide. You know, these connections that we create. But it is real. People stop and say hello. You guys are real. I appreciate the lunch bunch. You are my core audience here. Most of you watch on TikTok and watch on YouTube, which I appreciate. You're my core audience. That's why it motivates me to continue to do these lunchtime walks. I'm glad. I hope it has value. And you see, we run into people traveling from all over the country. They say hello. It's great. And people that live in Chicago. So I'm going to head back to work. Thanks for tuning in for a little lunch walk today, Thursday. Yeah, we'll try to do the Lincoln Park Zoo tomorrow. No promises. I'll do the best I can. Look at these beautiful dogs heading up Michigan Avenue in style. So have a great... Oh, we got a lot of likes. You're right, Sharon. And that's why I keep doing it. I'll do it for the likes, and we'll see if TikTok even exists in any form next year, if Congress is successful with banning it. That's why I thank you for following me on YouTube. We'll continue on YouTube if TikTok ban goes through, and we'll ride TikTok until the last day. Hey, somebody's turning 3. They're having a birthday. There's a 3 balloon. So here, have a great day there. We'll talk to you later from Chicago. I really appreciate it. Yeah, 3rd birthday. Have a great day. Thanks, Elena. Thanks, Sharon, Rita, John James, everybody else, Christy, Julie, Dolores, all the way back to Tara and Carrie and everybody else. Mary Therese, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we'll sleep in. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, see you.